sorry, just give me a second. I need to do something on my laptop. Oh, there we go. Cat, do you want to go out? Go on. No. Hi! Sorry, I just need to put in... It's not letting me do it from my phone. I'm just gonna go on YouTube on my laptop. Happy Miraculous Day, everyone! I'm good, thank you. Hi! Sorry, I just need to move this. I've still got a cold, as you can hear by my voice. Hi, Ahmed. I just need to put in the pinned message that has the gaming channel and my TikTok links in it. It's not letting me do it on my phone, so show me the chat. Yeah, I have a cute laptop. I'm good, thank you. What's my username in Roblox? That's a really good question. I don't know. I need to find out because obviously I'm going to be on there later. I haven't been on Roblox in ages. I would assume it's something like hazy_daisy, but I don't actually know. So, right. Hopefully I can pin this. Nope, that's the wrong message. Didn't mean to pin that. Hi, Ellie. Alright, pin that message. Yeah, okay. It's pinned. There we go. It wouldn't let me go on the chat on my phone. Yes, new trailer today. It's not, so it's 2 PM now. I think it's in like 4 hours. Although I have taken a risk with doing this live stream because what if a spoiler comes out whilst I'm streaming? What are you doing? Because I record all the audio on my phone, which is what I'm streaming with. So I also made myself a chocolate milkshake as well. You play Roblox? I mean, I only play the Miraculous thing in Roblox. I don't play anything else in Roblox. So yeah, will I react to the world special? Yeah, I will. Although I really doubt there's going to be much London in it. Are you coming in? No. Cat said no. Yeah, we're getting a trailer later for sure. It's going to be in like 4 hours time. It's 2 PM where I am. It's coming out at 6 PM where I am. So about 4 hours. How old am I? I am 28. I turned 28 last month. It is a chocolate. It's a Nesquik chocolate milkshake. So there probably won't be a live reaction to the spoiler today. I don't really like doing. I don't feel like I have that good reactions. That's why I do the for the episodes I do like the highlights, because I don't react all the way through. Like it's just not who I am. Most of the time I'm just like face completely neutral. You don't, Ahmed, you don't like chocolate? Why would you not like chocolate? That's so sad. Matthew actually won't be here today. He's in the house. He's currently asleep. He wanted a nap, and then at 3 PM Arsenal are playing. He'd rather do that, so just so you know where you'll stand. Ahmed, seriously. Why do you hate me? What? Oh my god, Ellie, don't say that. Hello everyone. Oh my god, it's your first time joining the stream? Welcome. You're about to see me get mad at one of my moderators for leaving when he arrived. He's the only mod here and he's leaving. The trailer will be released in about 4 hours. Yes, 1 week. I'm excited. I'm going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And, well, actually, let's say I'm not doing anything next Saturday. However, before we got the date, I had booked to have my flu jab at the doctor's, and I have the flu jab at like 20 past 11 on Saturday. So I'm probably gonna do a reaction, film some of the commentary, leave the house to go and get my flu jab, and come back and film the rest. Hi Bumbo, thank you. You're nervous for the special? I definitely think it's gonna be emotional. It's gonna be an emotional special. Honestly, the only thing I'm a bit confused about right now is why it's called the London special. To me, from what we've seen so far, so can we go off what we've seen so far, is that this is more of like a recreation special. It's like an extended recreation, which I'm fine with. I don't mind it being that, but I don't know why it's called the London special. So, I don't know. Someone else. If you could keep one working Miraculous in real life, which one would you have? Yeah, probably the rooster, because I can do anything. How do you think they'll handle having Kagami having the Miraculous full time? Honestly, I don't know for any of them. Obviously, Wikigami it's more difficult because her mum knows her identity. So I guess she'll have to be mega sneaky, but I don't know. Oh my god, no, please no one buy me the London pack or anything on Roblox. Please do not. Do not. Keep your money for yourself. No. Like, watching my videos is how I make money. Okay, you already give me your time, which equals money on YouTube. You don't need to do anything like that. Absolutely. If you want to get it for yourself, get it for yourself. Please don't get it for me. Okay. You don't get my Corona book is yellow. I'm pretty sure that it's just so like they're gonna be going back through Marinette's timeline, and it's so Alex doesn't accidentally yoink the wrong ladybug into the burrow. So her being yellow is gonna make her stand out. So it's like a Kuro Neko situation. Where Adrian in that episode, it's still him, but he wills himself to transform and have a different outfit, different hair, different everything. So it's for this, I think, just so it's recognisable. So have you heard of the Miraculous Roblox fan game? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, no. I only use Roblox for the official Toya Plays server thing, but even then I don't use it all that much, so... So yeah, Ahmed does work on the memes, always gone. Oh, thank you, Addie, for stopping by. Do I think they'll leave Adrian out again? I kind of hope he is Time Stalker. But Leia. Sorry, it's the cat. Leia, come here. What are you doing? I kind of hope Adrian is Time Stalker. Look at you. Hi. Is Time Stalker. However, whilst I hope that is the case, I'm also like again, the London, the Britishness. Adrian isn't British. Oh, you could argue he's part British. I'm still not sure. Oh hi, Tempestuous Shadow. This is Leia, by the way. I'm like, okay, well, Adrian could be Time Stalker, and maybe Adrian or Lila or someone else is also Spectral Looter, the other one. But I'm like, where, like, all the other Shanghai Special, New York Special, they got their own characters from that country. Are we going to get any British characters? Because usually I'd feel if there was a new character, they would be revealed. The only ones... no, don't show your butt to the camera. The only ones that have been revealed have been villains, and I'm not entirely confident that... I don't want to show her bum. Entirely confident they're British. So, I mean, I could be wrong. They totally could be. So, do you want some milk? You're nervous because a portion of the fandom hate Marinette for lying about Gabriel. I don't hate her for it. I get why she's done it. However, if I was Adrian, I'd also want to know. And also, I feel like Natalie's in on it as well. So, yeah. Where are you going? You're wandering. Your brother's sat on the bed. You're wandering around. Sorry about that. So, is there going to be an English dub broadcast as well as French? Yes. So, it's coming out on Disney Channel France, but if you remember the reverse, that also came out on Disney Channel France. But Disney Channel France has a dual audio track, so it will be broadcast in English as well. So from the start, you can watch it in English. So Leia is very adorable, I agree. You think Felix or Cerise will tell Aiden the truth later? I definitely think he's going to find out. I've always said it's a when, not an if sort of situation. He is going to find out, but when he will, who will be by the whole situation? Don't know. So... Any ideas who the Kim Time villains are? I think Time Stalker could be Adrian. Spectral Luther, though, I have no idea. Time Stalker would have to be a separate timeline Adrian, I think. Like, from this future that's been erased sort of thing. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I like Marinette, it's just a lot of the time she's written to horrible things and received no consequence. Whilst I get what you're saying, also at the same time, I also understand why she's written like that. Because, the way children's TV shows are supposed to be is the audience learns from the characters. So the character, usually the main character, but not always, does something horrible, awful, incorrect, whatever it is, in order to teach the audience a lesson. And they don't necessarily get consequences in the sense they are punished in like they get grounded, they get detention, they lose all their friends, but it shows more personal growth. So whilst I get where you're coming from, I also get why they don't do it. So yeah. Hi, Critical Retrospective. Oh, you don't have Disney Channel in Australia anymore? Honestly, do we even have Disney Channel here? I never used it. We've never had it. We couldn't afford it when I was a child, so I've never had it. So I don't know what it's like. So I just go for the people, like, I don't actually have any access to Disney Channel friends, so I just go for what everyone else said, and it was the same last time. Theories on the Lady Noir hug. I definitely think it takes place after everything, because when Marinette goes home to sleep after everything, she still has Cat Noir's ring on. It's like a gold colour when it's disguised on, camouflaged on her, rather, sorry. But obviously in the Lady Noir hug, he's Cat Noir, so he obviously has it back, so I feel like it's set after everything. I feel like it's the end of the episode, and she tells him what happened, but because Adrien, in the end scenes of Recreation, he's proud of his dad, he seems quite okay with everything that's happened. He was told his dad is a hero, and I don't think he's lying to Marinette. I believe in that moment when he's talking to Marinette that that's what he thinks the truth is. So I think she tells him a version of events. Why she lies to him though, I don't know. She should tell him the truth, but she doesn't. So I do not know. Yeah. Oh, for watching the special, most people watch a live stream on Twitch. So I think Miraculous.lol is doing one of the English dub. So it's probably how I'm gonna watch it. Any theories on season 6? Yeah, loads. Where do you want to start? Hi, Nath. How do I think Adrian's gonna react when he learns the truth? I think for sure he's gonna cataclysm his dad's statue. Absolutely, that thing is not staying up. Other than that, though, I think it really depends on who's gonna tell him. Luke is in the cat. He's on the bed. You can't see him. It's gonna depend on who tells him. Like, if he finds out Ladybug, well, he will find out Ladybug was hiding it from him. He's gonna have a problem with her, you know. So yeah, I think it's really gonna depend who it is. Yeah. Do you think the new blonde character's role will be? I think honestly, I think the season 6 stuff we've got so far is pretty much from one episode. I feel like it's all from, like, probably the opening episode. Not 100% confident, but I definitely feel it's from one episode. Sure, go for it, Bumbug. And I don't think her role would be any different to any of the side characters, and just everyone stay there. It's starting to rain, but I need to get my brother Spring in the washing since I'm doing this, so just give me 2 minutes to go wake him up. Sorry about that. I was hoping it was going to start raining before the stream started, and I didn't, so I was like, oh, it must not be raining yet. So I hope he gets up eventually and does it. So, oh yeah, the new girl isn't Chloe. Absolutely not. I definitely think Chloe is back, but it's not her. So, oh, sorry, Bumbug, I haven't said that. I haven't seen that, sorry. Look, I'm pretty sure season 6 starts the next academic year. So after when Chloe leaves, she'll have, like, what, a month and a half? Is it possible that she lost her lower legs in a horrific accident? Yeah, absolutely it is. Sorry, you can hear the dog. But for the amount of trauma that would induce to then get prosthetics and be running on them by the start of the new school year is very slim, because of how much they would hurt in order to have your legs amputated. After what would happen, you wouldn't be able to start wearing prosthetics immediately, nor would you then be able to start training as an athlete immediately. So it's not Chloe. I don't know who she is. I like the look of her so far. I'm disabled, not in the same way, but I'm definitely interested to see what they do with her, how they take her, stuff like that. I hope they do a good job. Trying to think, well, yeah, it's not Chloe though, I wouldn't worry about it. So, yeah. Can I join you on the Roblox game later? Bestie, if you can find me, come and say hi. I don't even know what my username is though, it's been so long since I played it. So I don't know where I'll be. So if you can come and find me, everyone, feel free. And probably something, it's either Hayes Clark, Hayes Daisy, or Hazy Daisy. So yeah, the trailer is in just under 4 hours. So yeah. When's the special out? On Saturday in a week. Hi Mia! Is Emily going to appear in season 6? I think she's dead, so unless they're doing some sort of flashback, I doubt it. So thank you for subscribing. Who has the best season 6 design? Out of the civilians, we've only really properly seen Marinette, Adrian, and Alia. Even though it hasn't changed, I'd say Adrian. Solid. I quite like Alia's, although I feel like her hair's a little bit too short for her, a bit too blunt, you know. Marinette's despise. So. You're glad Natalie will be in it, but you're not fond of time travel. I'm not fond of time travel either. I have a friend who's hopefully going to be available. He's really good at time travel, and his favourite show's Doctor Who. So, oh my god, watching from South Africa. I don't have a massive demographic in any African countries. So hi, hello. Just the people who watch me. Well, my biggest demographics are America, India, and the UK. So hi, hello. And after that is mainly European countries. So, oh my god, that's amazing. As far as I'm aware, it's not gonna be on Disney Plus right now. It will be eventually, but when? Don't know. So yeah. You swear before season 5 and finished, one of the members said Gabriel's gonna be in season 6. I mean, he might be in some capacity, he might be in flashbacks, because a lot of his behaviour in the previous 5 seasons is pretty significant. Sorry about the dog, my family have just got home, so she's going crazy. But also there's a possibility as well, I've mentioned it once or twice before, about the Kogatama, because during Elation I bring it up all the time. Oh, you're from the Philippines? Oh, that's awesome. Hi, thank you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I said before in Elation Joe at the end, he's like, I was reminded of Chang. I'm gonna exploit this. And I was like, how? You're dead. What are you gonna do now? So the only way he could use that information is if he tells Lila if she gets a Kogatama, but Nuru never seemed to give Gabriel one, so don't know. Don't know. Oh, the sound keeps bugging? Is the sound okay for everybody else? Is it not? I don't have a mic. This is it. Hold on. It sounds fine for me, so I'm not sure what the issue is. Oh cool, you found my Roblox account. Hi Anna! Does it sound any better? Does it look any better? JJ, please stop spamming the chat. Is it not any better? I don't know how to fix this. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Stuck? Maybe I'll try refreshing it because there isn't. I'm watching it on my iPad so I can watch the chat. Restart the stream. How do I do that? Go on, Luke. Do I just literally end the stream and then just try again? My internet seems maybe I'll try on data. Hold on. Right, I'll switch from Wi-Fi to data. I'm not on OBS, I'm streaming on my phone. That's why I'm confused. Hi, Mark. Is that better? I put it on. The only thing I've done is put it from Wi-Fi to data. It might be because it's raining. Oh, what? It's not any better. I don't know what to do. It might just be YouTube. I'm watching it on my iPad so I can see the chat because I can't see the chat on my phone. And it's working for me, so I'm a bit confused. I don't know. It's better than before. Can you still hear me, see me? You're in Taco Bell? I've never had Taco Bell. We've started to get it here in the UK because I'm American, right? Although my favourite, oh, it's clear now. Good. I was getting so worried though, I don't know how to fix it. I'm not very good with tech. My favourite American place that's started to appear in the UK is Popeyes. I love Popeyes. The Popeyes gravy is so good. We went on my birthday. Oh. I think it's going to be a Miraculous Ladybug India special. The thing is, they announced these specials, and it's like, yeah, great, let's do it. But then 3 years later, nothing's happened, and find out it might have been cancelled. I think something Zag needs to get better at is like fan liaison and stuff like that, so we know when things are real, when trailers are meant to be released. When things do get cancelled or projects pushed back, they need like, I'll do it, like a fan liaison officer basically. So, yeah. As long as you can still understand the audio. So, out of all the fanfiction you've written for Miraculous, which one do you recommend listening to first? Well, don't listen to nobody else first because it's not finished. Oh wait, hold on. My username? That doesn't sound like that would be my username since I spelled Clark incorrectly. So not nobody else first, since it's only like, what, 4 or 5 chapters in, so not that one. But honestly, you can watch them and read them, listen to them in any order you like. My Lady is very much in the style of the show where it's quite angsty. Where the Macarons and Mandarin is an AU in that they're not Ladybug and Cat Noir, it's just Marina and Adrian learning Mandarin. It's still set in Paris, everything else is the same, just no Miraculous. And then the other one. Oh, Secret Santa is a Christmas one, so maybe, right, I'd watch that one around Christmas time. It's basically they play Secret Santa in class and they get each other, but Marina and Adrian have already found out the other person is Ladybug and Cat Noir, but the other person doesn't know that they know. So, yeah. It's really cute. So, oh, thank you, Mark. In the style of the show, but better written. Thank you. I did try, especially for My Lady, I tried really, really hard for My Lady and Secret Santa to keep it within the style of the show. Macarons and Mandarin, not so much since there's no Miraculous. Nobody else absolutely did not try at all. It's not meant to be. Nobody else is quite dark. So, yeah. So, yeah. Look, if you see me on Roblox later, I'll be running around by the cinema. You'll be able to see. It'd be Haze Clark, Hazy Daisy, something like that. I'm pretty sure I had like brown, like my hair in the game is like this, dark brown, and I'm pretty sure I'm wearing a pink shirt from the last time I played. I won't change clothes, so yeah. You saw over 10 plot holes each episode. Do I know if the special will be served elsewhere? I know it's coming out in TF1. Oh yeah, you can if you want. I have done old Roblox videos if you want to know. Oh, it's okay, Hafsa, don't worry, hi. You will see the username above the character I'm playing with. It's the same account, whatever it is though. Yeah, pink shirt and glasses, that sounds right. Haze Daisy, I haven't played it. I forgot. Oh, someone's gonna record the trailer, don't worry. I'll make a video about it myself afterwards, so don't worry about missing it. So, do you think the special's going to make us cry? Might make you cry. I've come to realise this. So, in the pinned comment, the pinned message, is my TikTok. And I talk about books on there, and it's really fun. I really enjoy doing it. But the amount of other people who make book videos, which is fine, but they're like, oh, this novel made me cry, this book made me cry, and I'm like, only one book has made me cry this year, and overall, only 5 books in my life have made me cry. Same with TV shows. They just don't make me cry that much. Real life events that happen to me, my family, I see something on the news, I'm in floods of tears. But whenever I read something, watch something, it takes a lot more to make me cry. So, yeah. Oh god, I would never take part of Thomas's name as my name, as a weird pen name. Ugh, I don't like him. He's been really weird this week. He's been really on it, arguing with people. And everyone's been commenting like, oh, he ate. And I'm like, yeah, this grown man bullying teenagers. Yeah, he totally ate. No, get out. Why are you supporting this? And I also found out I must have followed this literally 4-5 years ago, a Thomas Astruck fan account. Unfollowed. Why was I following that? I don't know how to say your name, but Dejani, I'm gonna just put you in timeout for a minute because you keep spamming the chat, and I'm the only mod here. They all abandoned me. Yes, there will be a reaction video to the London special. So, yeah. Thank you, Mark, for saying I'd be better than him. That's very nice of you. So, just getting a job writing for screen is very, very difficult to break into. I've actually had a job interview this week. It is for writing, but not for screenwriting. But even though I'm planning on getting a regular job just so I'm more financially stable, because whilst I definitely make money from YouTube, I definitely don't make enough to financially support myself. Like, the money is great and stuff, but it's more, I see it more as a supplemental to my regular income, so I need a more regular job. So, yeah. Is a Tokyo special confirmed? Apparently. But, you know, I thought the Miraculous and Ghost Force special was confirmed, seems to be cancelled. What was it called? Was it One Night Mission with Aeon and Jess and Faye and Ladybug, and it was going to be amazing. I'm not even sure if that's going ahead anymore, so I don't know. Who was the best hero outfit? Probably, I think I prefer Cat Noir's. Ladybug's is okay. I just rather they kept it simple. I think simple is better. You're writing your own fanfic of the show taking place in Australia. That's cool. With my characters and the show going up until the end of season 3. Oh, that sounds interesting. Do you think Felix gonna be in the London special? I don't know. Where is he? Where was he in recreation? Yes, I do have a dog. My mum and youngest brother just got home, so she's going a bit crazy. Oh, I'll look at the friend requests and stuff when I remember my login details. Okay, the milkshake is all gone. Oh. I quite like the more basic, responding to Michael, I quite like the more basic designs. I think if in doubt with anything in life, keep it more simple. And I quite like Ladybug's and Cat Noir's designs. So yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued to see what everyone will look like, but right now I'm a bit... Would you rather wear Aspic's outfit or Pennybug's? Pennybug. Everyone hates Aspic's. Well, to be fair, the rest of the outfit is fine, it's just the headpiece. Aspic's outfit with Pennybug's hair. Sold. Do I think Chloe deserves a redemption arc? Yeah. Do I think she'll get one? No, not in a million years. How am I? I am pretty good. I haven't done much today. It's the weekend. I usually have a lie-in on Saturday. But yeah, I'm good. I had a bit of a tiring day yesterday. I had to go out to the doctor's to have my blood taken. And I had a job interview yesterday afternoon. But I'm pretty good. So, yeah. Is Adult Bunnix going to be gone? Only temporarily, I think. Because obviously the future's being destroyed. So she dies because she's from the future. She shouldn't exist. Which is why she starts kind of fading in Cat Blank. So, seems like the same, but worse, basically. Hi, everyone. What's my new novel about? I'm not sure I could talk about it since it's quite dark. It's basically set in the future, in the northwest of England, where I'm from, during the cost of living crisis, which we're currently in, except it's got worse, so people are doing awful things to survive. So that's great. Can I believe Ephemeral was almost 3 years ago? I hate Ephemeral. I try not to think about it. You're not a fan of Piggy's outfit? She doesn't really look like a pig. She looks like a rejected design for a ballerina TV show. I think that's kind of the point. I like the fact she doesn't look like a pig. She looks like Sailor Moon, which apparently was one of the inspirations, so I like that. Ellie, why have you just commented death in capital letters? Hi Hayes, I've been sub for 3 years. I just let you know that you really inspire me. Thank you so much, Danny. Why is Adult Buttocks so chill about disappearing? I think she just has absolute faith that it's all gonna be fine. They'll bring her back. It's gonna be okay. Speaking, I just realised I've just been watching my hair. I've been thinking of getting it cut. Maybe to like here. What do you think? Like curl it. Don't know what I'm just an act of contortion. Like here? Maybe? I don't know if I'll have time this week to go and get it done. We'll see what it's like. I also miss the days when season 4 was airing. I loved season 4 so much. It was, maybe I'm a little bit biased towards it because it was the first season where I was making videos and stuff. But I really enjoyed season 4, especially since season 5 was such a letdown to me. Don't get me wrong, there were some episodes I like. I love Reunion and Deflagration and Pretension. Some episodes I loved, but overall I think it was bad. Like season 4 was the opposite. Some episodes I hated, like Ephemeral, but overall I liked the season. Season 5 was the opposite. Oh, thank you for saying it will look cute on me. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll get it done this week though. Plus as well, I've already filmed a couple of videos with this hair, so what if I get it cut this week or have my London special commentary with shorter hair and suddenly regrown it for the next videos? My god, Beanie! Finally someone with moderating capabilities. Do I think Amelie's going to adopt Adrian? I don't think she'd need to since she'd just be his auntie, so she'd still have legal custody without adopting him, so yeah. I like Thomas's art style. It's such a shame it's attached to that personality. Agree. I can't stand him as a person. To me, he is so foul. Like, one of the most common like comments I get is like, would you ever work on Miraculous? And like, I'd love to work on Miraculous, but with Thomas on the team I wouldn't. I'd stay as far away as possible from that writing team because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't work with him. I know about being just a professional as being the ability to work with anyone, but I do draw the line at people who think it's acceptable to bully children on Twitter. Don't get me wrong, I understand there are a lot of people who send some not very nice things his way, but the same happens to so many people and they just ignore it. They just ignore it, they don't even read it, and I can't stand it. And half of the time, like for example the argument he got into with me, I don't follow him, I didn't at him. I still don't know how he saw what I said because I didn't even mention his name in it, so he couldn't even search it with his name. And he just started an argument with me. Like, at this point, I don't mention anything to do with him or really any criticism of the show on Twitter on the off chance he sees it and starts another random argument with me and incites everyone who loves him so much to also come and bully me as well. I'm just like, no, it's not worth it. So yeah, I'm Aaron and Adrian breaking up. I hope so. Do you publish on novels that you write, and if you did, where it's possible to read them? Amazon. You can find my novel on Amazon, don't worry. What do you think makes Ladybug into Corona Bug? I think she just wills it. A bit like Adrian and Coroneka. I think it's done so Alex doesn't mix her up with current Ladybug in that timeline. There's like, this is the future one, so we'll keep her yellow. So I haven't watched Owl House yet. I'd love to see Bunnix akumatized, but I don't know, it sounds quite dangerous. What if the Miraculous were real and were offered the role of the Guardian? Would you take it? Absolutely not. I'm not insane. No. Keep it away from me. So what did Thomas do? What hasn't Thomas done? Just Google it. Just, not Google, YouTube specifically. Just look up, just type in Thomas Astruc and you will see the amount of videos. I got blocked by Thomas Astruc. All of Thomas Astruc's toxic tweets. I literally watched a video on his tweets yesterday and I forgot he did this, oh my god. Where someone asked him, I don't know if he meant this as a joke or they were being serious, I don't know who it was, but they were like, did Jesus use the ladybug miraculous? And he said, not the ladybug, but yes, he used a miraculous. He ended up deleting it and I'm like, thank God, because I'm a Christian. That's massively blasphemous. So, among other things. Like, for example, he's saying like, oh, well, there's not going to be any Muslim characters in Miraculous. So, for example, no female characters wearing a hijab because it's not a religious show. And I'm like, it's just someone wearing a hijab. Like, I understand it's linked to Islam, but it's not, like, it doesn't mean you're promoting Islam. And then on the flip side, they also had a Christmas episode, which is a Christian holiday. And he's like, well, in France, it's not really seen as a Christian festival. And I'm like, yeah, it is. I'm not French, but I know it is. God. I mean, Thomas himself, I don't think he's creepy. However, I don't know if you know this, but one of the other writers and directors is Winnie. I nearly said the wrong name. Winnie. And before the show aired, so before season 1 aired, I don't know if it was originally posted to Twitter or someone else and then it got posted to Twitter afterwards, but basically he had drawn and then thought it was okay to post the pictures of these drawings of NSFW pictures of Marinette. A child who at this point, prior to season 1, would have been 13 years old. Like, another reason why I wouldn't want to work on this writing team. And I was like, oh, I'm sure, like, I thought it was a rumour. And I was like, I'm sure that's not true. Accidentally, I was scrolling on Twitter, came across them, and I was like, oh no, not only is it true, it's worse than I thought. So, I know they don't work with children on the show, but it's about children, it's for children. Why? Thomas wasn't exactly defending him, but I'm pretty sure someone said to him, like, you shouldn't be allowed, like, be around kids, and he was like, oh, it's too late, I already have a child. I was like, okay. Yeah, I'd work for Jeremy, I wouldn't work for Thomas. I couldn't. I love Jeremy. Jeremy's so lovely from what I know of. I don't hear anything bad about Jeremy. And he gets probably just as much hate about the movie. And he says nothing. Man says nothing. So, yeah, Jeremy can't fire him. Honestly, I feel like Jeremy needs to say to him, like, put a new clause in his contract, like, hey, stop tweeting. So, yeah, the trailer's not out yet. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through the chat to see what I've missed. Yeah, it is disgusting. Yeah, no, Thomas didn't draw these. It was a different person called Winnie, who is on the writing and directing team. So Thomas didn't draw them, but it seems he's well aware of them. So he didn't do it, but he knows. So, oh, bye, Hafsa. What's the time? The time right now is 20:03. So, yeah. You think Jeremy deals poorly? I think... Oh, deals properly. Oh, sorry, I read it's poorly. Yeah, he does deal with it. He doesn't deal with it. He's just like... Yeah. By the way, Hayes, do you think you and the Maya Beach show will collab? I don't know. So, with collabs, I don't like to just collab with someone for the sake of it. I want to be like... I want to have like a relationship with them, I guess, a friendship, or even if it's a parasocial one. Just because... Okay, so the first time I ever did a collab, it was during season 4. And I was probably on like 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. And at that time, I was growing very, very quickly. And I got this request from a person like, oh my god, your channel's growing really quickly, do you want to do a collab? And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. I hadn't done one before, so I didn't know what it was going to be like. And we were going to do a video speculating about Zoe, because it was right before Soul Crusher aired. So I was like, yeah, sure, okay, cool. So I was like, okay, how about we do this and this? And they were like, yeah, okay. And they didn't offer any ideas. So I kind of wrote a bit of a script, and I was like, do you want to add to here and here? And they were like, no. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to get some pictures. Do you want to get some pictures? No. I'm going to record something. Do you want to record it? No. So I was like, it's not really a collab since you didn't do anything. So because, and like I didn't get to know them, they literally just messaged me and was like, hi, I have a Miraculous channel, do you want to do a collab? And I was like, yeah, okay. So I agreed to it. And I kind of, from that point on, I was like, I don't really want to do a collab with someone I don't know. So with Aiden, we had been talking slowly for a couple of months, and then on my birthday, he asked me if I wanted to do a collab, so I was like, oh my god, yes. And I felt okay doing it with him because, don't get me wrong, we're not best friends. Aiden is in Cartoon Apocalypse. We're not best friends, but we both knew we weren't taking advantage of the other person. The same with Miraculously Lazy. We were kind of friends before we did a collab. Obviously, it was like a break in our friendship when she went to Korea because she didn't have the means to talk to anyone. But we're talking a lot now. So, yeah. So, I feel a bit weird about doing a collab with someone I don't really know. Because I feel like I'm taking advantage of them because of what's happened to me. Not to mention, if you know about the big argument I got into with Thomas Astruc on Twitter, I had met, prior to the argument, I had met at the premiere for the movie some other creators, and I thought they were lovely and we were becoming friends, but then because they would rather, you know, be kind to a man who they don't know rather than to their friend who hadn't done anything wrong in this situation, they basically were on Thomas's. Oh, Beanie again. Another man. Bye, Beanie. They'd rather suck up to Thomas, someone they don't know, than be on the side of someone they're actually friends with. So I guess I don't know Maya, so I don't know anything about her. I would hope she's not like that. But I'd be concerned about that happening again, which is why the only people I've done like videos with are people like I know. They'd be more of guests rather than collaborations because they don't have their own channels. So, yeah. I don't know. What do I think of Cyrus the Great? I watched like about 10 seconds of one of their videos and they physically repel me. So I have no problem with people criticising the show because I do it myself, but just some of the things they say is so outlandish. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it is always worth asking. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I find collabs a bit difficult after everything that's happened. So, although speaking of Maya, I feel like from what other people have told me, because I don't watch a ton of the Miraculous videos just because I don't want to get sick of them because I'm surrounded by content all the time, is that we have really differing opinions on the show. So, apparently Maya doesn't really criticise it and she really likes a lot of it. I don't know if that's true though because I don't watch it, it's just from what I've heard from other people. So I've always been a bit like, are we really that similar? Because it sounds like we're the complete opposites. Oh, I can't. Hi again. You coming up? Come here. Oh, she's back. The baby. Maya sounds like Maya. So this is baby Leia. I don't know where Mr. Luke is. She's so cute. She's so small. Aren't you? Oh, little pawsies. Little paws. Have you met Maya? I think she's Canadian, so no. I have not met Maya. The only other Miraculous YouTuber I've really met, please, your tail, is the Cartoon Hotspot, who was lovely. We met at the premiere. So yeah. Don't show your butt. Thank you. You go in again. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping. This is what it's like with filming at the minute, like Kit Kat, because she was so old, she'd just sit down and sleep whilst I was filming, wasn't bothered. Whereas Leia and Luke, they're both little babies, so they're still like they will sit down and sleep for ages. But they're also quite active still, so that's why you'll see in the videos at the minute, the door behind me is always slightly open so they can come and go. So yeah. Oh my god, Emma's back! Yeah, I'm sure Leia will be back, don't worry. So Maya's very positive. One of my friends was a big Miraculous, with her. I mean, yeah, she seems nice, but I just, like I said, like, I don't watch a ton of other Miraculous content. I make videos about it all the time. I'm always rewatching episodes. you know, it's like, you know, when a song comes out and you really like the song and you play it over and over and over again and then you're like, I hate it. It's basically like that. I don't want to consume so much Miraculous content that I get to the point where I end up hating it. Because that wouldn't be very good. So I don't have anything against a lot of Miraculous creators. There are a couple I don't like. But I don't watch it, not because of that, it's just because I don't want to get sick of it. So yeah. Where can you watch a special? You can watch it being streamed on Twitch. Miraculous.lol will do it, and I also think Check Miraculous does it. So yeah. I haven't met Critical Retrospective. I think... Oh! Another cat. Oh, she's back. Ahmed wanted to see you, baby. Oh! Ahmed. Of course you can ask a question, that's what it's for. Critical Retrospective, no. Look in the camera so Ahmed can see you. What a good kitty. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the only other YouTuber I've met, Miraculous or otherwise, is the Cartoon Hotspot. Yeah, that's what they're like at the minute when I'm filming. They just keep coming in and out, so I prop the door open. So they can just go. I don't have to edit out me leaning back to let them in and then shutting the door again. So yeah, that's why the door's open behind, like it's always propped open a little bit, so they can just go. So I thought it would be fun. Oh, she's going again. You going? You want to stay? I don't know. So yeah, they both have. So her and Luke, the brother and sister, they both have the same eyes, but other than that, they are completely different. First of all, he's huge compared to her. He's like more than a kilogram heavier than her because of how much bigger he is. And he is white with tabby patches, whereas she's grey with some white. So very, very different. Aren't you, darling? It's releasing next Saturday. Hayes, I will be gone for half an hour, so how long are you going? JJ, please stop spamming. You don't need to spam. The Roblox thing isn't coming out for like another 3 hours, so don't worry about it. Ages. Oh, the siblings? Yeah, the siblings. There was a litter of 4. We asked, it was 2 girls, 2 boys. We asked for both girls, and we thought we'd been given both of the girls. We hadn't. We've actually been given a boy and a girl. So Leia's the girl, and Luke, who was originally called Poppy, like if you go on my Instagram, the first few posts of them, it says introducing Leia and Poppy. He's no longer called Poppy, he's called Luke. So let me just get some water. My cold is still, it's not as bad as it was, but it's still quite present, so I got quite a sore throat with it as well. Why does Zoe look so ugly? Zoe's not ugly. I like Zoe. I think she's pretty. What was my favourite Miraculous season? Probably 4, but I have a big soft spot for 2 as well. So, would I watch a Miraculous show? I don't know anything about it, bestie. And I also don't have much time. I'm like, I need to watch Ghost Force do a video. Promise everyone I'd watch The Owl House and Amphibia. I promised Ahmed I'd watch Arcade. I promised Edward I'll watch Doctor Who. I promised Telly I'll watch Craig of the Creek or Craig of the Creek since it's American. I've got so many things to watch. And I'm procrastinating all of that, and I've been watching a 6-hour-long playthrough of the casting of, what was I watching before this? Let me just go on my history and double check. The casting of Frank Stone, it's from Supermassive Games, who did Until Dawn, same sort of premise. And Star Trek, yes, thank you, Mark. Zach last year teased a live action movie in talks again. I don't mind there being, my main concern with the live action is that this fandom is a terrible place, and whoever they pick, mainly for Marina, Adrian, Chloe and Kagami, maybe Lila as well, those actors, they are not going to know peace for the rest of their lives, and they're probably going to pick children, usually a bit older than their age, usually on screen, so they're going to start as 13-year-olds. They usually cast a couple of years up, so they're probably going to pick 15-year-olds. But they're still going to be children, and they're still going to be subject to the absolute hatred of the Miraculous Ladybug fandom if they do the tiniest thing wrong. They just don't portray the character they imagine, be like, oh my god, you are dead to me. So, I don't mind the idea of a live action, but this fandom is a terrible place, and I don't think real life children should be involved in it. So, yeah. That's my favourite episode, guilt trip. Anyway, I just realised when I was opening the door, do you all want to see what I've been crocheting? This is one of my yarn bags. I've been crocheting a cardigan. It's so cool. What do you expect from the Japan special? I expect a Feeligami and Adrianette double date. So this is, okay, so you got blocked by Thomas 2 days ago. What did you do? Yeah, I mean, the fandom is horrible and those actors will regret it, but they shouldn't have to. This fan, like, I remember the other day, one of the Miraculous ambassadors had posted that, you know, the animation's not going to change. It's really disheartening to see getting all these messages about how they want it to change and stuff like that. And she was like, there's no point, because it's not going to change. Which I'm like, yeah, I agree with it. It's not going to change. But then they were like, let's be more positive about it because it's not going to change. And, you know, like, this fandom's a really positive place. I know you can do that. And I was like, this fandom's a really positive place? Have you been in the same fandom as me? Because this fandom is not a positive place. No way. I mean, yeah, you doubt this Japan special won't have anything to do with Gami. It honestly looks like the London special is gonna have nothing to do with London either, so. I also, when I was re-looking at some of the screenshots, the geography is not even accurate. The London Eye and the Houses of Parliament are the wrong way around. That's so funny. I am hilarious, thank you. I asked him if the name of the villain of the London special is Time Master and he blocked me. Just like, at that point, it's not even a horrible thing, but why would just ignore you? If you can't be bothered, just ignore it. He doesn't have to respond to every single tweet he sees. He knows that, right? Okay. I love listening to your fanfics, especially nobody else. We like to get seen more soon. Absolutely. I'm just very busy with everything going on. I'm also trying to get a more regular job, so I'll be less anxious about money. But yeah. Do I have any theories on why Lila is the way she is? Unfortunately, no. During season 5, everybody was like, stop the leaks, and now they're leaking things. What things are being leaked other than the theme, like a storyboard of the theme song? I don't think much else was leaked. So I don't want things to be leaked. It's not me. Anyway, right, the cardigan. So, this is going to take me forever. Maybe by next year I'll be done. But basically, so this is the back panel. I need to make 2 front panels, obviously, because it opens. So one here, and 2 sleeves. So this is the back panel. So I'm using this like really soft lilac-y yarn. It's really nice yarn. So I don't know if this side just looks better. So you can see like it's like a little holes going up it with like the squares and stuff. So because it's so wide, because of the size I decided to make, each row takes about half an hour to do. So it takes about half an hour to do, so it's taking me ages to do, but this is the back panel. It'll go this way. So the back panel starts here. I've done probably just under half of how long I'll need to make it. Like half-ish. So yeah, I'm really proud of it though. It's really pretty with all the pattern in it. If you're wondering, it's the Gemma cardigan pattern from Etsy. So yeah, it takes me ages, but I really enjoy doing it. So just roll it back up again, although I think I need to stop for the time being because I wanted to crochet a couple of Christmas presents. So I need to start on it because it takes a while. I don't have loads of time. But I'd made a headband for the summer and I just completely forgot to wear it. So let me see if I can find it. I think I put it up here. Yes. So I got this really beautiful blue yarn and I just made this super cute little headband. So it has like, it's like a flower. I'm just gonna wear it, but I never got around. I was gonna like put my fringe in front, but I never got around to it. So I even did the ties and they came out so pretty and I just never got around to doing it. So yeah, this is a really nice yarn as well. It's very slippery, but it was really nice to work with. So I think that's something I'm not struggling to, I'm starting getting better understanding is the kind of yarn I like to work with and what other kind of yarns do, and if I want to make something specific, what kind of yarn I need to get. Like I tried making a basket the other month, but the yarn I was using was too soft and it just was never going to hold the structure. So yeah, Whoa, haze equals marinette. I can't sew, so yeah. Is crocheting hard? No, not really. It's like the only thing you need to know how to do is you have your hook, you pull the yarn over, and you pull it through. And that's basically repetitive all the way through. In like there are different stitches, so for example a single crochet, you put it through, yarn over, pull. And then a double crochet, you put it over, you pull it through, you put it over. It's basically just a different number of things each time, but it's the same. So have you watched Doctor Who? I've watched from Christopher Eccleston to the end of the first series of Peter Capaldi, and I've been meaning to start the new season, but I have not. I mean, I guess it depends how much time you spend on it. I think it really depends. I think I picked it up really. So my mum got me this stuff for Christmas. She got me some really cheap hooks off like, I think she got them off like Temu, which I was a bit annoyed at because I was like, we don't shop off Temu, Mum, that's not good for the environment. She got me a magazine that had like introduction to crochet stuff in, so it was like all the basic stitches, so the chain stitch, single crochet, double crochet, stuff like that, and 2 very, very cheap balls of yarn, in case I didn't like it, because I hated it, I was rubbish at it. So I didn't start it on Christmas Day, I started it on the 26th. Nearly gave up that night because I hated it. Tried again the next day, I was so much better at it, and I just got it. So I still have some trouble understanding patterns, and yes, like Mia, I also forget to count my stitches. But other than that, I think I'm doing a great job. Like, I made a headband, I've made a cardigan, I've made a basket for my yarn, what else have I made? I made a pouch for my friend. I want to make some little frogs for Christmas. So yeah. But I think it's really easy to pick up, yeah. Miraculous Paris Under Siege releases next month. I hope it's going to be good. So, I mean, to be fair, the Rise of the Sphinx was so bad that the bar is basically in hell for the console games, so anything can be better. So I know a lot of people want me to stream it, but I don't know how to stream video games. I'm using my phone for this, I'm not even using the camera I film with, which is why I mean, it definitely, remember my first ever live stream, I just used my laptop webcam, and that looked horrific. I think it was for the pre-ephemeral panic party. That was fun. So I didn't know what I was doing. So I don't know how to stream either video game footage plus my camera. Don't know how. So it might just be like a let's play series where I do like, I don't know, like let's say 7 episodes where I just play the game. I don't know. Any news on the next movie or console game? Next movie, no. Console game next month. Imagine if they actually put effort into making a game. Like, it could be so good, and I think it would be so easy to make a good game. Like, I know I'm setting the bar high, but I would love like a Spider-Man type game for Miraculous, where you got to explore Paris on the rooftops, you can go anywhere, there'd be side missions to do, with that annoying girl with the balloon. That'd be fun. Oh, okay, now Leia's finally sat down for sleep. So yeah. My favourite game I've played like ever on my gaming channel. I really love Coral Island. It's like Stardew Valley Animal Crossing type game. It's really cute. You basically move to Coral Island to become a farmer, and you get to go diving to help save the reef, and you restore the town, and you can get married. It's very similar to Stardew Valley, but it has diving in it, which is a really cool new mechanic. I also really like Stray. I played that on my gaming channel. And I also really love Persona 5. I haven't played it in ages, but I really like Persona 5. Hi, Shania! Yeah, an RPG would be cool. Do you know what would be really cool? It's not the kind of game I really like, but basically like a Tekken style or Street Fighter style, if you're not familiar with Tekken, where it's basically, do you know like in the episode Gamer 2.0, where they just have all the Akuma villains fight each other? Like, that would be so cool if they had like a Super Smash Bros thing. And I would think they're mostly equipped for it since they can just reuse all the models. So, yeah. It's been implied in canon that the Miraculous are originally from ancient Egypt because a fox Miraculous can make a mirage. They won't say it outright. Has that been implied? I love Kingdom Hearts. I have not tried to dress to impress. Who's my favourite character from Persona 5? Makoto. Why? Because she reminded me of me, which is why I made Akira, the main character, date her. I was like, what chance in life am I gonna have to date myself? I gotta do it now. Although there was one point I nearly didn't date her, because when you get to a certain like number of like hearts with them or whatever, they like have a requirement for you to get better in a certain skill area, and she was like, I want someone more intelligent, and I wasn't intelligent enough, so I was like, well, I hate you now. But then I was like, I'm not really interested in any of the other girls. You coming in, sir? Come on. Come on. I know. Should we show you to the camera? Mr. Luke, he doesn't like being held as much, so he's wrestling. He's fighting to get free. Hey. Okay, you can go. He doesn't like it. So that's Mr. Luke. That's Leia's brother. And they don't really look anything alike. They have the same eyes. That's it. Mr. Luke, we don't go up there, do we? Mr. Lukey. Come on. Good boy. Ugh. Sorry. It was where I shouldn't be in my room. I just also have to blow my nose. I don't want to do that one thing. And unlike Marinette, Bob Roth is an important character. I don't mind Bob Roth's outfit. Oh god, now it's getting too sunny. I can't see anything. Let me draw the curtain. It's been really overcast all day, so I was hoping it'd be... Is that going to be too dark? Oh, that looks okay, I think. Is that too dark for anyone? I have a toast light. Oh, I can turn it up. Look at that, it's toast! Don't you know? You didn't know there was sun in the UK. I mean, it's not as hot as where you are, I meant, but there's sun here. Ryuji? I do like Ryuji. Isn't it cute? I haven't played Persona 5 Royal. What is it? Is it toast? Oh, careful, sir. Who's my favourite Doctor and Doctor Who so far? B-Tech answer, David Tennant. Mr. Luke, could you please? Sir. What do you mean you don't mind Bob Roth? I mean, I think he's horrible, but as a character, I don't mind him. There you go, mister. He wants to go in the window. I love Luke. Luke, he's so funny. So I have this blanket that's next to me, and I got it maybe like 5 days before we got the cats. And it's a really nice blanket. It's really fluffy. And I don't know if because it was still a kitten, he thought he could get milk from it because it'd been fluffy like his mum. Although their mum didn't stick around. She was a stray and she pretty much left after they were born. She was like, okay, bye. So I don't know. But basically him and his sister they'll suckle on the blanket, and they still do it now. However, Luke sometimes will forget to put his tongue away and he'll just go. It's so cute. And also, he's very big. His front legs look too long for him. So when he'll sit down and he'll have his front legs just out. It's so funny. Book Noir's your favourite Miraculous combination? Mine is, of course, Lady B, our Lord and Saviour. So yeah. Since the colours don't have to be accurate with Miraculous set colours, why can't we have different cat patterns for Cat Miraculous? I would assume because it's called the Black Cat Miraculous, not just the Cat Miraculous. So that would be why. I like the idea though. It'd be really cool if they had like a previous holder, which I hope we get to see with Adrian and his Quatagama. If there was like a tabby cat previously or something like that, ragdoll cat, whatever kind of cat you can think of, but it is called the Black Cat Miraculous technically, so that's why it's black. Will I still watch Miraculous if it continues to season 12? I want to say yes, but if it starts getting terrible, then yeah, I will stop. I don't want to just watch something for the sake of it. You know what I mean? You know, like, if it's going to be so bad that I'm just stopping enjoying watching it, I'm not going to continue to make videos on it. Even if that means no one watches my videos anymore, then no one watches my video anymore. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this community and talking to you all, but I'm just like, I don't want to just, I feel if I just only made videos about how much I dislike this part of the show, I'd become such a negative person inside, and I wouldn't want that. So obviously I would love to keep making videos until the show ends, but if it's gonna become bad, then I don't want it. What content would you make if not Miraculous? Well, I've been having to think. So I already have my gaming channel, which is linked above, and I'm currently up for this job. Don't know if I'll get it. But I'm like, if I don't get it, I would love to actually another channel because I'm crazy. Go on, Leah. I'd love to have a YouTube channel where I talk about books. I talk about books on my TikTok, but because of how like short the content is, I obviously can't do long form videos on there, and there's nothing more than I love than just discussing books. One of my favourite things to do is just discuss books with people. So I'd love to. Oh, Mr. Luke is on the move. Don't show your butt, please. Would be to discuss books through like a longer form content. So I'd love to do that, but yeah. Thank you, Shania. I don't know how many more seasons it'll last. You know, I just don't want it. Let's say I don't want it to milk itself. I literally have made a video about like, yeah, it is milking itself. So I really don't know. See, I hate Dragon Bug. So I mean, I love talking about books. If you want to go and look what I talk about books on, go on the TikTok that's linked in the pinned comment. I post pretty much every day on there. So yeah, I love talking about books. So at the minute I'm reading, let me get my book pouch. It's made by my mum. It's got a little pocket, but then it has this bigger pouch in here. So I have my Kindle that's got duck stickers on it. So it's got polite ducks on the front, then on the back it's got this ducky with a knife, because that's what I need. But anyway, I'm not reading this on my Kindle at the minute. I'm reading Vicious by V.E. Schwab? Unsure. And it's basically like a inspired by Frankenstein, basically. The main character's called Victor, like Victor Frankenstein. His last name in this is Vale though, so it's not the same. It's basically like a Frankenstein spin-off, kind of. Like the second main character is Eli, and there's a character in Frankenstein called Elizabeth, so kind of similar to that, but it's very different. They're not trying to reanimate human pieces and bring together and reincarnate someone. It's very different. I like it so far. I'm on page 110, so I should finish it by Monday. I have this weird complex where I'm like, I don't like to carry books over. Across the month. I like to have finish clean on the last day of the month, finish whatever I'm reading, and then start a brand new book on the first day of the month. So actually this month I'm going to be burying my brother. I'm going to be borrowing from my brother the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I know it's really popular. I think they might have been hyped up a bit too much for me to enjoy them properly. And I know Sarah J Maas hasn't done some great things, hence why I'm borrowing them and not buying them myself, so she'll get 0 of my money. So I'm actually looking for a copy of Stardust by Neil Gaiman. If you don't know, Neil Gaiman's not done some great things either. No, sorry, Neil Gaiman has done some not rather nice things either. So I don't want to, like, I love that film. It's one of my favourite films ever. I wanted to read the book for a while because apparently it's quite different. But now I don't want to buy it from him, so I've been trying to find a secondhand copy of it online and charity shops and stuff. I haven't been lucky yet. I did actually try to find one in Poland when I was in Krakow the other week. I went to a secondhand English bookshop to try and find it. They did have Neil Gaiman, they didn't have Stardust though, so I was like, that sucks. Someone asked, oh, what movie is closest to its books? Bearing in mind I haven't seen every movie and film adaptation ever, but out of the ones I've seen, I'd say probably The Hunger Games. I haven't seen the newest one, so I'm not sure I'm on that one. But I think really the only things missing from what I remember, because it's been a while, is that they don't have the people who have their tongues cut out, I think. Ahmed, could you please link the Discord server in the chat, please? Thank you. And also in the first book, I'm pretty sure Katniss becomes friends with like District 12 Mayor's daughter, and that doesn't happen. But I don't really feel like they were needed in the first place, so I'm okay with them not being in it. I think the Hunger Games probably the closest. They were really, really good. And I really like the films and the books for them. So I haven't seen the newer one, so I don't know how accurate that one is to the book. But the other three, the trilogy, well, I guess the trilogy of books and the 4 films, because Mockingjay's in 2 parts. But yeah. Oh my god, Telly! You're eating some spicy nuts! Hello, Telly! Woo, Telly! How do you think Adrian will feel? I think he'll be absolutely devastated now. It's not going to take it well. The rack is on the special very close. 4 hours left in my country. It's not coming out till next week, bestie. Don't worry about it. Telly's here! Well, I'm assuming they're not ever going to do a fire power up because it's very difficult to get around the safety concerns due to the children who'll be watching. So, Ahmed, could you please post the Discord link? You forgot. It's alright. You hope they can finally do Adrian justice in the writing. I hope for that every single episode. It never happens. Do I think Adrian will break up with Marinette if he finds out he lies to her? Yeah, absolutely. I think they'll get back together. I don't think it'll be forever. But yeah, I can't pin it because I have my gaming channel and my TikTok pinned, damn it. More important to me. Bunbug is actually bad? What? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying, if Nino knew this information, he would tell Adrian, he'd be right to do so. I don't actually think Nino would. So. I don't necessarily think he would. So. I think he might want to, but he'd be like, nah, in the end it'll be fine. I'll do what Ellie and everyone else does. So. Yeah. Imagine if they break up and get back together in the same episode. See, that's something I thought they would do. Like, in season 4 at the start, this is one of the things I didn't like about season 4, is I had zero hope for Luke and Nat because I was like, Marinette didn't have any feelings for him, as was confirmed in the New York special. So I was like, this relationship has no legs. Whereas Adrian, I feel like his feelings are a bit more just because he doesn't understand as well as Marinette. He just wasn't sure. And even though I despise Adragami, I did expect it to last longer than 2 episodes. Didn't know. And I guess really into, oh god, my voice. Oh. In terms of the timeline, it was only really an episode and a bit because Truth and Lies took place on the same day. But I did expect Adrian Kagami to maybe last till like episode 7 or something. It just didn't. So I was like, okay. I haven't seen or read Coraline, so when I'm on Discord, I'm usually on from like 7, 7:15 till about 8:30. So if you ever need anything, just DM me on there and I'll reply. Whatever. So yeah. What if they break up, everyone's against Ladybug and Marinette gets akumatized? Good. Should happen. He told Adrian an illusion about how Gabriel played nice in Illusion. Yeah, I agree he did, but this is quite a bit bigger. And I feel like Nino didn't know the truth and he was trying to frame it under this was for his dad's good. Well, this would be very, very different. So, yeah. You're wondering if the new animation is a clue of Lila's Trojan State? I don't think it is. Who's my favourite Kwame? I love all of the Kwames, however, my standout favourite is Kalki. Best Kwame. Oh my god. Please, I want like a Max-centric episode so we can have some Kalki screen time. Just for Kalki, not for Max. For Kalki. I love that. Kalki mother! What do you like about that Dawn horse? I think Kalki because she's just very prim and proper and she sounds British, honestly. So that's probably why I like her. And getting sued because I don't mind Max, but I'm just like, I'm in it for Kalki, not for Max. So, yeah. So I didn't realise till this morning, I know I said in my theory video the other day, I don't really care that London's not getting much attention. I take that back, I actually do care a lot. Even though I don't like London, I'm like, why are British people, like, you promised them a special and it's not taking place much in London. And I've decided when I watch the special at some point, I'm going to time on my phone how much time is spent in London. And I'm going to work out how much time is spent in Shanghai and New York in those episodes. Why? Because I'm petty. And then we all compare. Like, I'm not going to do it for the Paris because the whole thing takes place in Paris for the Reva special. So I need to do it for that one. But I will do it. We will see if it truly is a London special. Because, like, in the promotional stuff for the other ones, most of the trailers take place in Shanghai or New York. The only bits that take place in London is the stuff in the torture rooms and a shot of Marinette flying over London, which isn't even the correct London because the London Eye and the House of Parliament are in the wrong place. So it turns out I do care. London, I'm sorry for the slander. I still don't like it. The whole city smells like urine and weed. So, yeah. Will Ed make an appearance in the London special? If he is, he's kept it a secret from me. Maybe we're going to the sewers in London. I mean, I hope so. They went in New York. Although, I know London sewers are meant to be absolutely rank. Ugh. Oh yeah, I've seen the concept art of Firebug. Now why do I know how weed smells? Because I used to be a student, and whilst I've never done it, I would go to my friends. I never lived in at uni. I never moved away. I stayed at home and travelled. But I would go to my friend's student accommodation, and the hallways. I know what it smells like. I actually got. I was in Krakow the other week. I was with my mum, and my brothers were just a little bit ahead. I got hit on by this massive Russian man. He was huge. Oh my god, he was so high. I could smell it coming off him. If he'd gotten any closer to me to flirt with me, I probably would have got high myself. Because somehow normal haze activity. Getting hit on by high Russian men in Krakow. And also, I forgot to tell you, Telly, a Polish man came and told me off. I'm not sure why, but he said the whole thing in Polish. He was very old. So it's the last day there. We were getting ice cream, and I was stood to one side of the street. I was next to a wall. I wasn't blocking a window. I wasn't blocking a door. I was right at the side of the street. Everyone could walk past. I wasn't blocking anything behind me. I was with my mum and one of my brothers. My other brother had gone across to a Jabka to get a Coke, as in the drink, not the other kind. And this Polish man, so my mum and my brother were here, then me, he walked past both of them, who were also eating ice cream, walked up to me, started jabbering away at me in Polish, was like this to me, wagging his finger. He was like right up to me, so I would like step back so he didn't touch me. Then he just stopped and I just said, "I'm sorry, but I don't speak Polish." He rolled his eyes and walked off. Don't know what he wanted. Adventures in Poland. Honestly, I get weird interactions everywhere I go. When I was in Paris from the premiere, right after the premiere, we'd gone to McDonald's and had to get through to the airport. This man came up to me, was speaking in French, flirting with me about Miraculous because I had like Miraculous bags with stuff I bought at the premiere. And I was talking about what my French isn't good enough for conversational. So I was like, oh, désolé, like I'm better in English. So he switched to English and he was flirting with me in McDonald's. I got flirted with on the first day we were there by some French army cadets, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm probably a lot older than I look. And they were like, why, how old are you? And at the time I was like, I think I was 26 during the premiere. They're like, oh, okay. Just another day being me. Someone tried to kidnap me when I was in Norway. Or just all these men. Yeah, every man. So not every man I come across this happens to. Most men react normally to me. Don't do this. But I do get quite a few weird interactions with men. Are you Ladybug? Because you look miraculous. You got a lot of charisma if you get hit on that much. I don't know why, because I'm just walking down the street. Not to hype myself up, but I do entirely think it's just how I look. So yeah, you poor woman, yeah. Doesn't help, that's why I don't leave the house. But then also my postman flirts with me, which I find the creepiest actually, because if he asks me out and I turn him down and he gets annoyed at me about it, which does happen, he knows where I live because he's my postman. He sees me at my door. So I'm more worried about that than everything else. Like, the rest of these happen in Poland, in Paris, in Norway. And they're probably never going to see me again. And I'm fine with that. But this man I see almost every single day. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Hold on, I just need to wipe my nose. So, yeah. Why does my postman flirt with me? Because he obviously likes me. Yeah, like, a random person on the street is one thing, but, like, you always gotta make sure, like, they don't follow you home. Whereas my postman already knows where I live because he's my postman. So that's why it's, like, an extra level. Like, this random man in Polish with his finger doesn't know where I live, never gonna see him again. That high Russian man in Poland, same thing, never gonna see him again. My postman, I'm gonna see him on Monday. So that's why it's scarier. So, yeah, you're like Marinette, everyone's in love with you. Only the people I don't want to be in love with me. So, yeah. Yeah, if this happened to me, I'd never step foot on the streets again. That's why I don't want to go out. So, that's why I don't like going out, because just random things happen to me. But yeah, that's what happens. I know I don't talk about it on my channel, but I was just like, the channel's not really about me, it's about Miraculous. I'll only mention stuff if it's pertinent to me. Like, I mentioned my psychosis for Reunion because Joan of Arc had voices, so it's pertinent. But, like, I don't feel like most of you even know I'm a Christian because it's not been relevant to anything, so. And I'm not trying to hide it, it's just not relevant. The channel's about Miraculous, it's not about me, so, you know? Apart from, like, when I finish my PhD and stuff like that, I don't really make videos that are just solely about me, apart from the occasional vlog. Tell him you're married to me already, I'll have to start. I always wear this ring on my ring finger, and my ring finger's the same size, I'll have to transfer it, be like, I'm sorry, married. Ask the cats to get the mail. The cats hate everyone, apart from me and my family. So, you need to get yourself a male friend to pretend to be your boyfriend. Well, see, that's the great thing, because my youngest brother, my two other brothers, they look quite similar to me, like Matthew looks quite similar to me, but my youngest brother, he's blonde, he doesn't look anything like me. So a lot of people have mistaken him for my boyfriend before, which is gross, because he's my brother, but also at the same time, when creepy men are around, they'll often not come up to me if I'm with my youngest brother because they think we're together. So it's horrible, but if they think that, then they'll leave me alone. So, yeah. Hey besties, it's Hayes, and 30 minutes of just personal information. Hi Hayes, can you please give me 3 silly numbers on the back of your card? No. Hi Angel Swan. So, yeah. Sorry, I have a hog daddy already. I don't have a boyfriend. So. Why are you saying it's 2 minutes? 2 minutes to what? The Roblox thing isn't for like 2 and a bit hours. What is going on in the rest of Europe? Men. Not all of them. I know it's not all of them. I know some lovely men. I also know some not lovely men. Yeah, it's just the way it is. Don't forget to give the silly social security number. We don't have social security numbers here. You'll get a boyfriend soon. I don't know. Am I happy being single? Yes and no. Would I really like a boyfriend? Yes, because I love to get married and have children. But I also do really enjoy my own company. I think it's really difficult to say what I'm looking for in a relationship because I've never been in one before, I've never been kissed before. So I guess I don't really know. But one thing I know I do value in any relationship I have is I really value my alone time, and something I've always really enjoyed with my friends is that we can sit in silence and do our own thing and it doesn't feel awkward. Like when my friend Luca comes to stay here, we can sit for about an hour and we'll be sat together. She'll be doing her thing, I'll be doing my thing. We won't talk to each other, but it doesn't feel awkward. And afterwards there's no aminosity. There's no hatred between us, because we were silent for a bit and it's fine. So that's something I really value, that we don't have to fill the silence. We feel comfortable together in silence. So yeah. Luca, not Luca from the show. This Luca is female. She has long brown hair. She is from the Netherlands. She is Dutch. Not Luca with a guitar. And also it's spelled Luke, but because she's Dutch, it's pronounced Luca. So it's spelled L-U-K-E, but pronounced Luca. So, so we have Luca from the show, who is L-U-K. Then we have my best friend Luca, spelled L-U-K-E. Then we have my cat Luke, spelled L-U-K-E. So, and she is a horse. She also loves horses. Yes. Loads of Lukes in my life. Okay, mate, what's your Roblox username? Someone put it in the chat before. I don't know, I've forgotten it. Having been in one that ended messily, I would say that when I'm for a relationship, it's different than it used to be. And space to myself is definitely part of that. Yeah, I think maybe because I have been single for all my life. Well, I had my first boyfriend when I was 13, but I didn't really know what was going on, and the only thing we did was held hands, and he kissed me on the cheek like twice. So that was, well, I don't really count as a relationship, since nothing happened. Then a month or so later, I got my next boyfriend, but it was right before the summer holidays, and he was a lot more forward, and I was like, I'm not ready for that, and I was like 14, 15. So, luckily it was summer holidays, so I was like, you know what, I just won't see you, I'll just pretend I'm mega busy. And then when we were back to school, he, even though I didn't see him for 6 weeks, he was back on it again, really, and I was just like, no, sorry, I ended the relationship before he could kiss me. So, yeah, being in a relationship is so overrated. I've been single after a 10-year relationship is 100% better. I understand what you're saying, and I feel like it's really easy to say it's overrated when you've been in a relationship. Oh, hi Shadow, thank you for joining. But when you've never been in one, like, cause my mum says it because she's divorced, she's just like, it's really overrated. I'm like, well, that's great, but I would like the chance to experience it just once, you know? So yeah. So I definitely think because I have been on my own so much, I would like someone who is okay with their own time and their own space. So yeah. Being single is amazing because I get to spend all my time on translating yaoi. That definitely would be a concern, because they'd be like, they'd want to go on dates and spend time together, but I'm like, when am I going to read? When am I going to script videos? When am I going to film videos? How can I do that if I've got a boyfriend? My mother told me you're going to kiss a few frogs before you find the one. Only high Russian men and drunk Polish men want me. Do you plan on meeting your dad properly? I already know my dad. He was in my life for like 13 years. I don't want to see him ever again because he abandoned me. I don't even think he wants to know me properly, let alone him. So, yeah. Yeah, a relationship is hard work, whatever the dynamic is. He would just have to understand I'm gonna make Miraculous videos. Like, if it's our wedding day and a new trailer drops, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to wait because I need to make a video. Exactly, if we want to be on a date and the new spoilers, I gotta move. I gotta go. Please don't be sorry about my dad, I don't care. I'm over it. I don't care. So, I mean, I don't actually call him dad at home, I refer to him by his actual name, so. He's not my dad. Like, biologically, yes, but to me, it takes a lot more of being a dad than the biological reason, actually raising you, being there for you, not abandoning you when you're a child. So, yeah. Hey everyone, it's Hayes, and today is my wedding, but Thomas, what the hell are you doing to me? The new trailer's just would be me. You ever wondered how many people know Marinette's identity, but not many people know Adrian's? It's crossed my mind, but I really don't care. How long have you been watching the show for? I don't know what year it was. So I started watching it when season 2 was airing. I watched all of season 1, which was on Netflix. And then I told my friend who recommended it to me that I'd finished it, and she was like, oh my god, you're gonna love Despair Bear, because I liked Adrianette, and Despair Bear had just finished airing. So whenever Despair Bear had aired. So I just got a notification from Discord, hey, it's on live, only high Russian and drunk Polish men want me. Literally only weirdos approach me. Kind men often don't. Like, I don't know if some of you are aware, but even on here, on my YouTube account, I had a stalker and I had to go to the police about it. Like, only crazy people. So it actually got really serious, so. Yeah, Thomas Astruck and Hayes Clark. I don't even want to be in the same room as that man. So, you got the same notification, Ellie. Oh, my Discord server. Welcome to the server. It's a bit of a mess. So, yeah. That was 2017 when season 2 came out. Yeah, so whenever Despair Bear was airing, it was around then. So, yeah. So I watched it. Woman, will you read Dreary if I intertwine amazing facts about Paul and the fic? Oh my god, yeah. You got stalked? Well, I call him my stalker. I don't know if it's more accurate to say harasser. The police always referred to him as my stalker. Basically what happened, sorry, I'm just messing with the bottle at this point. The day after Despair Bear aired, not Despair Bear, Wishmaker, sorry. I got a couple of weird comments that were kind of rude, and I was like, huh, okay, anyway, I just deleted them. But then I started getting really creepy messages on my Instagram and on Discord, and I was like, I know that profile picture. So I'd mentioned several months ago, and I'd taken a screenshot of it because I was freaked out by it. I had mentioned that, this was before my Discord server, I think it was in my Q&A video for 5,000 subscribers, that I have a Discord and I don't use it, but I am in Cartoon Apocalypse's Discord server, which is true. I was, and I still am. It was literally the only server I was in. Oh yeah, you remember that guy? Yeah. And when this person, this account had found me, they tagged me and went, at Hazy Daisy, my username, found you. And I was so creeped out by it that I took a screenshot. And thank God I did, because like 4 or 5 months later, he, with the same profile picture, was going on this hate campaign, threatening to kill my family if I didn't sleep with him, threatening to R-word me. I hope you understand what that means. I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to say it on live. And I eventually had to go to the police, and I've been collecting screenshots. Luckily, he didn't live in the same area of the country as me, which is great because that would have creeped me out even more. But it also meant it was more difficult to get him to stop, because they had to communicate with another constabulary. It's like a bit like in America. If someone commits a crime in one state but then flees to another state, the police will have to work together. It's like that. Oh, hi, Harry. It's like that because it was across different counties here. They're not quite the same as states, but they have different police forces, so it's similar. So it took ages to sort. So this started in Wishmaker, which aired just before my birthday in August. Didn't get sorted till Christmas. It took ages. And I spent 3 hours giving my statement because I had so much evidence. So, like I said, only weirdos want me. No one actually lovely and nice and who actually wants to love me. So, yeah. Yeah, the weird dude who used to flirt with me. Yeah, because it started. He called me pretty, and I just said thank you. Like, not to be arrogant, I get a lot of comments that saying that, so it wasn't anything weird. But then he started to take it a bit further and getting really creepy with it. So I started replying to his comments. However, shot myself in the foot because I tried to respond to all of the comments and I heart all the comments. It was really obvious I was ignoring him because he started getting creepy. So he had just outright asked me in the comments, why have you started replying? So I just said, you're being creepy. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll stop. And he did stop. But then like 2 months later, he started again. And this time it was basically criminal behaviour. So, yeah. So, yeah. Fun times. That's me. So, yeah. Has the guy been arrested? No, but he does have a criminal record now. So, it wasn't arrestable offence, which is really difficult for stalking. So, yeah. There's no beautiful man on earth that could marry Hayes because she's elegant. Thank you. Oh, it's okay, Ari. Don't be sorry. So, I actually remember my friend Luca was here when the police officer rang me to say, because the police went to talk to him like 2 times and he'd stopped, but then he'd start again. And by the 3rd time, they were just like, you know what, we're going to give him a criminal record. They're like, are you okay with that? We won't if you don't want us to. And I was like, I'm a people pleaser. I don't like getting people in trouble. I don't like confrontation. So they were just like, are you okay with it? And I was just genuinely sat here thinking, well, maybe he doesn't deserve it. And then my friend Luca was like, no, he absolutely does. What are you doing? Why are you hesitating? He needs this to go on a proper criminal record. So, yeah. You prefer me being single? Thank you. Yeah, I'd love to have a lovely person to share company with. So, I don't know when it'll be. So, yeah. So a lot of people tell me I'm too old to be having a first boyfriend, but I'm like, I don't really feel like that's true. So I know loads of people who haven't had their first relationship when they're like in their mid-30s, and I'm 28, so I don't really feel like I think some people might be surprised that I've never like been kissed before, but I don't think it's that weird. So Just my opinion. Yes, a people, but I've deal really badly with confrontation. I'm okay when I'm replying to comments confronting people, but like, not. Not in real life, so yeah. Girl, that means you waited for someone special. Thank you. You don't look 28, you look 17. See, that's another thing I have to come up with. Oh, my voice, I just haven't recovering from a cold. Don't worry. I'm okay. Just a bit ill. So there's a thing, a lot of men approach me thinking I'm still a teenager. And because they're creepy and horrible, that's the reason they go for me. But then they find out, no, this girl is in her late 30s. They leave. Because they're not attracted to that. They think I'm still a child. Which is disgusting. Which is why a lot of people flirt with me. Because they think I'm a child. Which is gross. So yeah. So even though I'm 28, some of the times I'm not even sure when a guy is interested in me. He's actually interested in me. Because they still think I'm a teenager. Which is disgusting. So, you want my skincare routine? Honestly, the best thing for my skin has been this, my mum got it me. It's really cleared up my acne. Pretty much all my acne is gone. It's this bar of soap. It's just wrapped in this flannel. It's black, but it kind of bubbles up grey. Won't turn your skin black or anything. Like, not the colour of this, don't worry. But it's like from this brand called Grum. So Grum. And it's like their lemongrass soap. It smells lemony. Really, really good. Really like it. It's only like £10. It's a bar of soap. It's going to last longer and good for the environment, better than the plastic bottle. So this has been really good. But honestly, for your skincare routine, if you want to start looking after your skin, the most basic steps for the morning, wash your face. It can just be with water. It doesn't have to be with a soap or anything. A lightweight moisturiser. And then some sun cream. Some SPF. SPF 50 at a minimum. And that's the minimum you need for during the day. And for nighttime, if you wear makeup, take the makeup off. Never go to sleep with makeup on. Make sure it's all off. And I'd wash your face again after it. I always do, just to make sure to get it off. This is just for the face. I mean, you could use it elsewhere, but I only use it for my face. So I use different soap for the rest of me. And then a heavier weight moisturiser, because it's going to be the nighttime. And I also always wear lip balm to bed as well. You can add other things in. For example, a retinol is really good if you're concerned about aging, but only use retinol at night because the sun does weird things with it. So you only want to wear it when it's dark. You could incorporate eye creams before your moisturiser, incorporate other serums, like if you've got dry skin like me. Hyaluronic acid is good because hyaluronic acid draws in moisture from the air and pulls it into your skin. Vitamin C serum is good. I don't know much about oily skin since I don't have oily skin, but yeah, I have really good skin. So there's no filter on this. I don't use any particular lights to make me look away. I just use the sunlight coming in naturally and my face. So like if you see me without makeup, I don't look that different. My skin's a bit red underneath because I have rosacea, but that's it. Yeah, I love hyaluronic acid. So at the minute I'm using this from Simple. It wasn't expensive. Skincare doesn't have to be expensive. From Simple, hyaluronic acid and B5 booster serum in the morning. And then at night time, I'm using the Inculist retinol serum. So, yeah. Honestly, the best thing to tell you is to wash your face, keep your skin clean, moisturise, and wear sun cream during the day. Even if you don't live in a hot country, like the UK isn't hot, wear sun cream, because that is the #1 way to stop signs of aging. Hence why I look like a child. A random man, you look 18. Hey, that's a beautiful compliment. I'm 28. Random man leaves. Yeah, honestly it is. They'll start flirting with me and the first thing I'll do is double check they know how old I am. Because some of them were like, oh yeah, I kind of guess you're probably older than that. Because of the way I dress and stuff, I don't dress like a teenager. I don't hold myself like a teenager, even though I have the face of one. So I just double check how old I am, and some of them like, yeah, I kind of guess you're about that age. I'm like, oh, okay, good. Other men are just like, no, I thought you were like a child. No, go away, you creep. So, yeah. Yeah, it's those men's issues. It's got nothing to do with me. It's them, not me. Just gross. Yeah, I shouldn't have to switch up my style. I don't dress like a teenager. I don't think I dress like a teenager. I feel like I dress like an adult, but just men. Men in this country. Thomas, well, how does Thomas been talking about Zoe? Hayes admits she loves acid live on TV. Yeah, sure I do. Thomas calling her special better than Chloe. Oof. Just leave it. Yeah, vitamin C and sunscreen. Sunscreen is the #1 thing. Okay, #1 good thing for your skin. Okay, especially as well. Like I sit in front of my window all day. Is what is in front of me. It's where I got all the light for my videos. Sorry, just get more comfortable. It still you can still get sunburn through a window, so it can still affect your skin. And also, you know, like skin cancer and stuff like that. So that's obviously not good for you. So wearing sun cream is good. Make sure you get SPF 50. Anything lower than that is useless. So. No, I don't generalize all men as bad. I have 3 brothers. They're not bad people. I know they're not, but there are men in this country who think I'm a child and then come flirt with me because they think I'm a child. That's disgusting. So I know it's not all men. I know it's not. But it's a lot of men, unfortunately. Thoughts on Adrian being sidetracked in the whole show? Oh god. That's just a whole other thing. I think if I talked about it in a video, we'd be here forever. So yeah. I'm sorry if I ever offended you. Where was the... I can't see it anymore. About men. I know not all men are like that. It's just been my experience with men has often been quite negative. So Dread Skulk, I've been with the channel since the start. I'm happy I'm here for season 6. Oh, I can't wait. That is one thing I'm excited about. Like I still have loads of video ideas left. But I'm excited for some fresh content. So yeah. Yeah, like a lot of women have a lot of bad experiences. I know it's not all men. I know it's not, but there are some truly awful men. So yeah. Yeah, Ahmed, you should be wearing sunscreen in Egypt. Today, I mean, so far there hasn't, as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been anything new released. So I think it was more just like a day to celebrate, and so they've been on TF1 mainly. They've been live streaming new episodes. Pretty sure they also uploaded on the official channel the New York special. So as far as I'm aware, the trailer's the only new thing today. I thought there would be more, but yeah. Oh yeah, I know about that creepy comic. That was great because it's so racist as well. That comic. Do you know the one where she's like naked with the cardboard box on her? What? Whose idea was that? And he defended it, saying it wasn't racist. And I'm like, mate, I haven't even read the full thing. I already know it is. Like, so because I know a lot of people use that as proof that she's racist, and I'm like, I don't think she's racist. I think it's proof that whoever greenlit that and drew it and wrote it is the racist one, not her. I think it doesn't say anything about her and all about whoever came up with that. So yeah, I do know about that, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm not sure if he wrote it, but I've definitely seen him defend it. So it's so weird. Yeah, it's I don't know where can I read the comics, because I see pictures of them all the time, but where did I get them? Is that only a French thing? So Ari completely lost. Basically, they do comics Miraculous, and there's one comic where Marinette, for some reason, loses all of her clothes and is wandering around with a cardboard box on her. Yeah. And basically comes across a group of men who are all black, I'm pretty sure. And she's basically really racist to them. And Thomas was like, yeah, this is fine. I'm like, no, it's not. So what's my opinion about recreation? Honestly, my main gripes with it is that Adrian wasn't there. Oh yeah, the toothpaste sounds, I saw that. My main gripes was that Adrian wasn't there. I don't mind Gabriel winning, although it just kind of mean like the show was for nothing, but I quite like the idea. But I do despise that he's an abuser that was remembered as a martyr. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna start wrapping up now because it's been over 100 minutes and my voice is dying. Yeah, I tried to forget about the comics, but I don't actually know where. On Amazon? Okay, we'll go Amazon. Yeah. I really hope they don't go like that guy to the Reverse comics. I don't know who's gonna be. Rank all the finales. 2, 4, 1, 5, 3. Maybe 3, 5. Do I prefer? Yeah, I think actually no. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. Yeah. Will I see you on Discord? Yes, I will be on Discord tonight. Yeah, just some of the NSFW stuff that goes on with Miraculous is so bloody disgusting. I don't get it. It's for children. It's about children. Yeah, I love Strike Back. Strike Back and Risk were so good. But I definitely think I'll always have a soft spot for Heroes Day. It was such a good moment. Like, I'm hoping for the sequel because they didn't... Like, I know all the other, like, Rose and Milan and Luca were all there in the background. They didn't say anything. So I'm hoping for the next film, they're going to have, like, the original 5 lineup as their superhero team. So, yeah. Miraculous is the main reason I picked up drawing. Oh, that'd be so cool. Yeah, I'm actually thinking... So I have a tablet. And I already use this app called Procreate to draw on my tablet. And I'm thinking about maybe getting Procreate Dreams, which is obviously 2D animation, not 3D animation. But I thought it'd be fun to try. Whether anything comes out of it, who knows? But I thought it'd be fun, and maybe I could, if I do, Procreate, yeah, I know, Telly. like that, but not, it's about drawing, not the other thing. But yeah. You're not the only one wondering where Felix is, I'm also wondering where the British stuff is. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be cool to see progress if we ever animate anything Miraculous themed. Ari, there's gonna be a trailer tonight in Roblox. It's in like 3 hours. Have you been living under a rock? Have I watched Dead Boy Detectives? No, but it's on the list. Many things are on the list. Where's the treacle tarts? Telly, I've never had a treacle tart in my life, and not only that, I've never seen anybody sell them. I don't even know where to get one in this country. Yes, you have been living under a rock. Woo! You've been at school. Replace Thomas. I wish. I agree. Who is? Don't know. So, school is your equivalent of a rock. Oh my god, yes. Okay. Everyone, in like 3 hours? 2 as I'm holding my soap. 3 hours, 2 hours, there will be a trailer released in Roblox. You need to make a Roblox account, go to the Miraculous server, walk in the server to the cinema. Okay? It's not the geography of the show, it's even more whacked up geography than the show has. And it's in the cinema. Do I think it's crowded? Do I think it'd be crowded? Do I think the server can handle it? No. Am I going to go anyway? Absolutely I am. Do I think Marinette is misunderstood? Yeah, but only because this fandom, like, shares 5 brain cells, so... Right, final questions, everyone. What time is it at? 6 PM my time, I think. You work it out. The paintings, this one is off Etsy of Howl's Moving Castle. I love Howl's Moving Castle, it's my favourite Ghibli movie. Yeah, this fandom does make me want to light myself on fire, actually, yeah, mood. Oh, you'll be on a horse? Never mind, you'll be able to see it afterwards. Don't worry about it. I am wrapping up. This is me wrapping up. Although wrap spelled with a W, not wrap without a W because I can't rap. What pierogi stuffing would Draco? I already answered the question. I only had cheese and potato or something. It was nice. So what do I think about Alia and Nino? They're fine together. I want Mark and Nathaniel to break up and Mark get with a much better person because Nathaniel's so whiny. Will the trailer be online afterwards? Yeah, you'll be able to find it. I usually, if you're wondering where I find everything, I find it on Twitter. Hayes' rap career went when the only raps I can do are the ones from Hamilton. So. Question. Hi everyone, it's finished watch season 5 now. I have 2 questions. Why Marinette remembers what happened there in Negress Mansion? Because, yes. Hayes should rap on the next stream. No. Right. Yeah, the NSFW artists in this fandom. It's not good. Right. I'm gonna go. You will sing the Miraculous Ladybug theme tune. I only like the theme song in French. I don't actually like it in English. It's a bit rubbish in English. But anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now. I'll be back in a couple of hours with another video on whatever is shown in the new one, assuming we haven't seen the trailer. They said it was exclusive, so I'm expecting to be surprised, but I don't know. The Felix song, not the Felix song. No, thank you. Yeah, I might sing it in French. It's great, although I have a cold right now, I can't really sing much. I'll be back in a couple of hours with the trailer. So anyway, besties, thank you so much for joining me. It was fun as always. I was gonna say the next stream will be at Christmas, but we'll probably do a pre-season 6 panic party, which I'm expecting before Christmas as well. So yeah. Yeah, I hope my relationship troubles get better as well. Thank you for coming as well, Telly, because I knew you were going to be translating. So thank you so much. I love you, Ari. Bye, everyone.